Hello everybody, Gannon here, and today I'm joined by my friend Caleb. Today we're going to be talking about the new season leak for Rainbow Six Siege. I've been playing a lot of Siege. Caleb's actually slowly been getting me into it. I've really had a lot of fun learning about like all the different lore and all the different characters in the game. Some of my favorite characters in the game right now are like Warden, Nook, and Monty. And like, might get shit for that because those are some dumbass characters, but those are just the ones that I enjoy playing. A new season is coming out. We just got a leak for it today, a little bit of a teaser video. I'm going to be playing some of the clips, in the screen as we're discussing this. Caleb is basically, he's kind of a sweaty player. He knows a lot more about all the characters in the lore. He's been playing competitive for a long time. He's the one basically teaching me how to play, so he is also going to be our expert today. But anyways, we have two new operators coming out, and I'm actually really excited for this new season. The last one was really underwhelming in my opinion. Goyo is really useful, but I just would never want to play him. And then also, I would never play Amaru ever.
Goyo, people just don't play him right. He's supposed to be like a smoke replacement.
Yeah, like he basically like walls off areas, and then, it's really useful.
He just really screws over your team. That's why no one plays him.
Because sometimes when people put him in bad placements and then they go off, and it more ends up being like more of a nuisance than actually helping out.
Yeah, Amaru's just kind of like, she does her own thing. She just kind of, most of the time, people that play Amaru just go in and die in the first like 30 seconds of the round, so.
Yeah, both of those operators are not very appealing to me. The two new ones, though, I'm actually really excited about. I'm interested in the countries they're coming from. I like the characters from what we know about them so far. Why don't you give us a little brief on, like, basically what to expect?
Alright, so first we'll start with the attacker. From what I saw in the video, her name was referenced to Kali, like
the goddess of destruction in Hinduism.
Yeah, so she's from India, and she has the LV explosive lance.
This thing looks sick.
It's an underbarrel attachment that kind of looks like an ash charge with like hooks on the back, so it can like actually like hook onto a wall. But she's gonna be the second sniper operator in the game with a bolt action sniper, which looks pretty dope.
Who else has a bolt action?
Glaz just has a sniper. No one else has a bolt action.
Yeah, so like,
she's the first bolt action.
So yeah, that's probably what a lot more people are geeked about rather than her gadget. I feel like a lot more people are going to be interested to see how a bolt action plays into Rainbow, because it's like, this is the first one.
Like, we've seen snipers with Glaz, and like the only reason Glaz was so popular because he was a sniper is because he had the thermal scope. So I don't know if people like the bolt action as much, because like you don't see a lot of play time with semi-auto weapons as much.
Yeah, I feel like people are going to be using the bolt action more so for fun. I'm interested to see whether there's like a secondary rifle or something that this character gets that also gets the attachment, because all operators have two guns, right? Glaz only has his rifle though, right? So maybe this maybe this
operator has multiple weapons.
Oh, okay.
From the video as well, it showed a new scope, so that looks pretty dope.
I am excited. Kali is like a new female attacker, and she's from India, and Indian women are really hot. So like, I really hope that Kali, we get like another fine character model in the game.
We get a attractive female. It's been a minute.
Yeah, for sure, dude. I mean, like, Gridlock's fine and all, but we need some cuter females in the game for sure.
Yeah, after like Gridlock especially.
and then the dude, Waymai, or however you pronounce his name.
Okay, yeah. So this is the male defender. So these operators are supposed to be like, apparently what are these, like secondary options for like Jaeger and Thatcher. So apparently Cal's supposed to be like a replacement for Thatcher, which I don't really understand, but it could be interesting.
I don't understand it either. That would imply that the Lancer has to have an EMP element. Does it say that anywhere?
No. So from the video though, you can see it goes like perfectly through soft structures, right? So that's like floor, ceiling to walls, right? Mm-hmm. So it has like an explosive element towards the end. And
so you're more referring to its like gadget destroying mechanic.
So like
Okay.
think about I don't know, let me think of an example. Like Bandit is bandit tricking on Chalet Garage, for example. Say you go above, you just shoot through the soft floor. It goes straight through the soft floor. He has no intel, and it just goes and blows him up.
Oh yeah, it would probably also be good for Kai Electric Claws.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that sounds actually really good.
Or
Oh, so
male-
both, no, that actually it gets me excited, Caleb, because now I feel like she's way more of a tactical character than I once
Yeah,
thought
no,
she was.
she's-
I got the more of an implication that she was a fragging character, but now I see her more as possibly an information gathering character. Like, she works with the information gathering characters to locate the gadgets. She takes care of the gadgets on the infiltration. So yeah, no, I was really excited because I get the impression that she is just probably going to be a cute chick who has a sniper rifle and, you know, just works with the intel gatherers to destroy gadgets. That's the vibe that I'm getting from her now, and I'm really excited for her.
How fast she's gonna be. Like, what speed, what armor is she gonna be? Because if she's just another 2 armor 2 speed, that's gonna be no difference. But if she's like a 3 armor 1 speed, that's gonna hit her like pick rate really hard. But if she's like really fast and has like no armor, then everyone's gonna want to play her.
My guess, and this is just from what I know about the game, I'd say the cutoff, like, there's no way she's gonna be a 3 armor 1 speed.
She's probably gonna be a 2 armor 2 speed.
She's gonna be a 2 armor 2 speed, or possibly, and this might be interesting, she could actually be a 1 armor 3 speed, and she could have a sniper rifle that possibly doesn't, like, murder you in one shot. Like, she could be an aggressive sniper. Do you know, go for repeats or something like that.
I think she is a bolt action sniper. That thing's just gonna be like either a 1-shot or it's gonna almost 1-shot you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, most of
Yeah.
the time, it's going to almost 1-shot, meaning that
It's gonna 1-shot like your 1 armors like Bandit, Ella, Pulse. But depending if, like, say a 2 armor is on their team and they have a Rook, it would just down him.
So you don't think there's any possibility of her being a 3 speed?
Probably not, just because like how Siege just operates, just like kind of middle of the road operators like that. They just gotta
See,
make them
I feel like that would be interesting. A little bit too ambitious though for Siege. I feel like maybe it would be like interesting to present this kind of aggressive sniping operator to the game who has to move quickly around the map and strafe in order to avoid bullets, and most of the time it takes 2 shots to kill a target from 2 health. From full health, sorry. I feel like that would be interesting. The character that I'm just kind of, you know, fantasizing about in my head right now, or creating in my head, like, that's the kind of character I want.
Yeah, I'm also curious about like close quarter engagement because she is getting a new scope, so I don't know, like, we don't know what zoom it is. And
Did
also,
it look
like,
big? Did it look chunky from the trailer?
Yeah, it looked pretty chunky, so it's probably a pretty good zoom. So like that's gonna affect her close quarter
Oh yeah.
interactions. But she can also open up lines of sight since, like, from the video we saw it go through 2 walls.
Yeah,
So
2
if
soft
she,
walls.
If she can drone out like a perfect angle, maybe, but like.
It like went through 2 soft walls, and I know
then
you
it
told me
hit
to
the
take this with a
reinforce and
grain of
blew up.
salt. Did it penetrate the reinforce?
People are speculating it does. So it's like maybe like just like a really slow Maverick.
That would
But
be kind of
She
insane.
probably only has like 2, 3 of these. And I'm also curious if these things get a damage drop off the more walls they go through.
I feel like that would be too overpowered if it went through the hard wall. In my opinion, I feel like possibly the explosion could destroy something, like the impact could
maybe-
destroy the other side, like anything on the other side of the soft wall.
That's what I'm thinking it is.
Because
there's
then it
no
would
way.
be purely be like a gadget hunting device, pretty
Mm-hmm.
much. And then also, people are definitely going to be memeing with it and like trying to shoot people in the face with this thing. Do you think it will be able to kill people? Like, obviously, right?
Like on impact? I don't know.
Like, it
Like,
looks
I
like a
would hope.
fucking lancer, dude.
I mean, yeah, I would hope, but like, it looks like an ash charge at the same time. If you shoot someone with an ash charge, it's just gonna like bounce right off of them, right?
Oh, really?
But this thing has claws on it, so maybe.
I don't know. This thing looks pretty, like, threatening to me. So I feel like maybe you should be able to murder somebody with it, and that she should have, like, 2 or 3, and that it would be a really effective way to get gadgets in on the infiltration. But now that we've talked enough about Kali, the one that you and me are probably both really excited for, now we need to talk about Wei Mai. or Wame, or whatever
I
his
don't know how
name
to pronounce
is.
his name. So he's the male defender, and his gadget's called the Magnet System, and it's basically like an electromagnetic ADS, which is Jaeger's gadget. So that's the active defense system. So it just like stops grenades and stuff. So this thing, people from what the videos saw, people are speculating it's just a Jaeger replacement where, like, say you threw a grenade into a room, it sucks the grenade and then it blows the grenade up where the gadget's at.
So, do you know why, like, that would be situationally better than an ADS device? Like,
Yeah, so from the patch notes, it actually said it can stop asphyxiation bolts, which Jaeger devices cannot do.
and what are those? Are those like ash charges and stuff?
Those are Capitão's arrows.
Oh, okay.
So he has the asphyxiation bolt, which is the fire arrow, and then he has the smoke arrow. So maybe this gadget could be really helpful for Warden. It's going to be like high risk, high reward for Wardens, though, because say you're a Warden expecting someone to throw smoke into a room, and someone like a Buck throws a frag into the room, you're fucked.
We do need to make a Warden video eventually.
Yeah.
Because, you know, he's just something that I love talking about. But
Yeah,
like, that makes Warden's already comically situational ability even more comically situational.
It's kind of
like you expect
you're rolling a dice.
You're like making a meta like thought in your mind that you like, oh yeah, I'm going to expect them to throw smoke in this room, and then I want the smoke to land exactly right here, and then I'm going to be able to walk
the gadget.
Yeah, I know. So you're going to intentionally place the gadget down and work with your teammate and be like, oh, put it right here. So if they throw smoke in here, that's where I'll go.
I mean, it will pull stuns and smoke, so that will be helpful, but like, you also have to worry about frags, like Zofia charges, Ash charges. But...
Oh, and another thing, like, you could put it down places that you might strategically want to blow up later in the round. Like, maybe there's a wall or something you don't really have an impact for early in the round, or maybe you'd even just like to blow it up later in the round for vision purposes. You could put this device like in that area, and then when the enemies throw a frag grenade, the frag grenade goes to the device, and I assume like blows up, right?
Just like to help you out here, from what I could tell from the video, because like they had a player model next to the device and like it showed a radius. The radius looked to be about like 15 feet, so that's what you're working with when you want to place it places. I don't know if it's actually going to be that far, because if you think about that, that's huge. Like, that's an entire objective almost.
Do you think if you like put this thing at the top of a window, and like let's say I don't know, like a sledge or something was priming a frag grenade and he threw it through the window and then it instantly went to the top of the window, would it have a chance of like doing high damage or even killing him?
It would definitely hurt him, yeah. Also think about the fact of like when you rush an objective with your team, everyone just kind of tosses all their loadout in. So like everyone just throws their frags, their smokes, their stuns. Think about like your teammate throwing a bunch of stuns in, and it's just like you flash your teammate. It's like when you rush objective and you have a ying, so it can like you can still mess with the attacker's side like that. It can go both ways. It's like Goyo.
Okay. So I understand. So it can like strategically and situationally be better than the ADS device, but sometimes people just want to play you know, a 3-speed 1 armor with a really good gun, and they don't even want to have to think about anything like that. So I see a lot of people still playing Jaeger at the same time.
Yeah, no, I'm curious how this guy's gonna draw people away from Jaeger, because Jaeger has like a 90% pick rate. So maybe this dude will have better guns than Jaeger, I don't know, because Jaeger has like one of the best weapons on defense, and his gadget's just a lot more reliable, so I want to see what this guy's gonna do to draw people away from that.
Yeah, something that I would really like to point out, I have a great first impression from the gadgets in the teaser, and then also just like the countries that they're coming from. I'm really interested in these operators, but I think something that's really going to seal the deal with making the players actually come and, you know, making these popular characters is just the characters themselves. Like the character models, their weapons, their kits and loadouts. I think they're going to have to be really appealing for these to actually make players want to play them.
So another thing I want to add, so we've noticed with the last 2 seasons since Phantom Sight, starting with Nook and Warden, they started repeating weapons. High possibility that we're just going to see a repeat of weapons for these.
Yikes.
I don't know whose weapons they're going to give these guys, but highly probable that this new defender is going to like probably have old weapons.
Have they been repeating sidearms, or have they made sidearms consistently different?
They've been repeating everything since. So like Nook, for example, she has
the FMG9.
She has smokes, SMGs, and shotgun. The Deagle, which is Valk's. And the pistol, which belongs to the FBI. And then, like, Amaru has, like, IQ's LMG and whatnot.
Okay. So it's highly probable that we're just going to get guns from another operator, so probably shouldn't get my hopes
The new
up.
attacker has a new weapon, so maybe.
I mean, she only really has that new weapon because it just goes so perfectly with her gadget, and they just... It's like Glaz's deal, you know? Like, his gadget is his weapon, basically.
Yeah, so the thing that I'm thinking is, since Siege buys the rights to use these weapons in the games, one of the developers tweeted that they can only have the license to so many weapons themselves. So I'm thinking they're gonna add these operators like this sniper, where they create their own weapons, but repeat like a lot of operators that like don't have these like individualized weapons.
Oh yeah, so basically what you're saying is that like the new Defender's like gadget isn't really special or individualized enough to merit him to getting a new kit, because his playstyle is so similar to already like another character in the game.
Yeah.
All right.
His weapon doesn't affect his playstyle. Yeah.
So that just goes back to my point. Then if you're not really going to bring anything cool or individual with the kit even, and then this gadget also, I mean, it's kind of cool, but it's not like crazy cool. So I feel like his character's definitely gonna have to be like what brings in the player base, and possibly also his armor and speed. Like, what do you predict his armor and speed is gonna have to be to make him like a useful character? Do you think he's gonna have to be fast and kind of appeal to the Jaeger playstyle?
I mean, just looking from trends of like past defenders they've added, it's been a while since they've had a fast operator. Like Clash is a 3 armor, Kai's a 3 armor, I think. Unless they changed, yeah, he's a 3 armor. Warden just became a 2 armor. Mozzie's a 2 armor. Goyo's a 2 armor. So like it's been a while since we've seen a 1 armor, 3 speed.
Gotcha. So I feel like they're probably going to make the Defender the fast one, and then probability and logic just say that the chick is going to be like a 2. Yeah, 2 armor, 2 speed. Well, anything else you would like to add before we wrap things up, Caleb?
No, that's about it.
How excited for you are this? Just like, I want your opinion. Are you excited for this one? Are you more excited than the last couple seasons? Like, what are your opinions? What are your feelings?
I've been really underwhelmed the last few seasons, so I'm really hoping this season's interesting and brings something new to the table. Oh, they are adding the theme park rework this season.
Something else to look forward to?
Yeah, I mean, theme park's like a decent map. It's just there's some qualities that
it's not even in the competitive pool right now, is it?
No, it was the same map that was the Halloween game mode, but like some cosmetics were changed for the Halloween event, obviously. But
well, anyways, I personally am really looking forward to this one. I'm just hyped up for the characters. I just wanted to add some like new cool characters into the game, because I feel like if there's one thing that I can say about the last couple seasons, well, because Ember Rise was quite kind of shit in my opinion. Ember Rise wasn't good at all. And then what was Warden and Nook's called?
Phantom Sight.
Yeah, Phantom Sight was good in my opinion, because I like both characters just because I like their gadgets, and I feel like I'm a secret agent when I play those characters, and I like their backstories and bios. So if you're gonna do anything with these new characters, at least make them cool. Like,
yeah, I mean the last ones have kind of just been boring, just because their weapons are stuff we've already seen. So.
Please do not mess up Kali. Like,
yeah, no.
The Indian op. I don't really give a shit about the operator. I just have such high hopes for Kali. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I want her to be good. Wami, he could go either way. I want him to be good, but he might not, just because he's so played.
He might also just be a meme too, dude. Like hopping on Wami with the magnet boy.
Teammates like camping a corner, you just put it down. They throw an egg, kill your teammate.
All right, so that's pretty much everything we know about Shifting Tides right now, right, Caleb? All right, I'm excited. Kale's pretty excited. Hopefully, Ubisoft does not disappoint us and they give us some cool operators. Let me know what you guys think about this kind of like gaming news content. I'm playing a lot of Rainbow Six Siege right now, so this is why I decided to make this. Me and Caleb are probably going to do this with future updates and seasons, because, you know, me and Caleb hang out a lot and we basically just play Siege all day. Anyways, guys, if you liked the video, please leave a like. If you do play Rainbow Six Siege, leave a comment. Let us know what you think. And with that, I'm going to have to see you guys in the next one. Hey, what's up guys? So I'm going to edit this video tomorrow, but after we got done filming, we got a little bit of an update. they're doing an official face reveal tomorrow, Sunday, for Wami and Kali. They did actually give us an official look at the operations screen where we can get a good look at both Wami and Kali. Now, this is the only picture we have of Kali right now, but we do have like an actual face shot so we can see totally what Wami looks like. I'm going to put both images up on the screen right now.
This
So,
dude looks like a badass.
yeah, no, that's exactly what I'm thinking, Caleb. This guy...
I thought this dude was gonna be like an Ethiopian child, but no.
No, dude, this guy looks like he's been in some kind of fucking,
He's seen some shit,
yeah,
dude.
seen some shit. He looks like he goes hard in the paint. Like, his gadget is definitely not that threatening, but him as a character, he looks really cool. And can we all just, like, give a clap that, Kali's definitely, a cute character?
Yeah, she doesn't look very Indian, but she's cute. And
Yeah, no, she looks pretty light-skinned. Like,
if you look in the picture, you can see her gadget, which is pretty cool, and it features the new scope, which she's gonna have, which is kind of exciting.
they both look really sick. I'm absolutely, like, really thrilled to play both of them.
Exciting because he has his, you can see his new gadget in his hand, actually, if you look in his right hand.
I can barely see it. It's very dark.
Yeah, it's the disc-shaped thing that's supposed to just stick to walls.
Gotcha. I'm very interested to see what Wami has in his kit for sure. Alright, anyways, that's pretty much all we needed to cover because if we're going to be releasing this video tomorrow with all of our updates and what we think about what we know, we definitely had to talk about the first images we got to see of their faces for sure and their characters. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is the first of many new gaming type videos to come. With that, guys, if you did enjoy the video, please leave a like. Please leave a comment if you are a Rainbow Six player. Let us know if we did a good job with this video today. And with that, I'm going to have to see you in the next one. Say peace, Caleb.
Oh, peace.